Back here at home, Matt, we were kind of joking because earlier, it was just the weather was described as dreary.
Yeah, it's for some, right?
But for some, it was a perfect overcast day. Those who don't really like the sun beating down on them. I mean, my husband thought it was perfect.
Yeah, and it was this morning. A couple raindrops. We have very dry air in place, so this rain was trying to come in and just kind of evaporated before it moved in. But yeah, it was a cloudier start. I think a lot of people may be looking at today a little bit more pessimistically with the clouds and some of the raindrops this morning. But we've changed things around. We're bringing in drier air, continuing to do so. And you can see we did have quite a bit of sunshine, especially near the lakeshore. This is really the fourth day in a row now that we've seen the shadow of the lake. So you have very stable air out over the lake. And you see how those clear skies kind of border the lake there over the course of the day. Meanwhile, you get inland. We had a mix of some clouds and some sunshine further south. Beautiful evening any way you put it outside as temperatures continue to be on the milder side of where we've been over the last couple weeks. You can see 60s and 70s for most of us, a little bit of a lake breeze, so you get up towards the lakeshore feeling more like the mid 60s this afternoon. There's no hot air across the country right now. You see a couple cool spots, mainly out here towards the east. Another cool spot there in the plains where Minneapolis is actually warmer than areas of Texas. Well, why is that? It's because they have rain and clouds. Rain and clouds make a big difference in terms of temps. Think about that sun angle is almost as strong as it gets here in the northern hemisphere as we approach the first day of summer. So the sun makes a big difference. So a little bit of rain out towards the east, nothing for us here in the Buckeye State. We're watching this. What's going to happen with this area of showers and thunderstorms? It's going to move in tomorrow, looking pretty ominous on radar, and it's going to stop. At least hopefully that's the expectation, as we've got a high pressure that's going to really take hold of our forecast and kind of put up a wall to all these showers and storms. I do think we'll get some clouds off of that tomorrow. But then way off towards the west, you see there's a lot of activity in the Gulf of Alaska. This is going to be a driver of our weather player or our weather systems later this week as this sinks south. And remember, what comes down must come up. So as that air sinks across areas of the Baja of California, it's going to bring a huge ridge in here, and these numbers have gone way up in terms of the model guidance later this week, and I agree with it. But tonight, pretty quiet. We're back into the 50s. You can see, we'll have some clouds around. Those clouds will be pretty steadfast, not just tonight, but tomorrow as well. Your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. You can see this is a lot of high clouds, so that'll make for pretty nice sunrise tomorrow morning, but it will obscure that sun. We're going to start in the 50s, so a mild start to our Monday. I do expect us to stay dry all day tomorrow. Remember, we're keeping our eye on rain just off towards the west. I do think it'll dry it before it gets here. Should be in the 70s for those lunchtime plans. Lena, Phil's going to be happy tomorrow. Should have some nice cloud cover around throughout the daytime, and you can see it starts to break for some sunshine later in the day. A mild, comfortable, low humidity day. Then things change. Tuesday, things start to get a little bit warmer around here. You can see by afternoon, we're in the mid and upper 70s out here. Humidity still rather low, but there's a warm front down to the south that's going to be surging off towards the north. This is a look at the driver of our weather systems, the jet stream. The warm air's down towards the south. We're pretty mild right now. All the cool air's finally gone. Watch what happens this week, though. Remember I mentioned out west that system digs in? Watch what it does to the eastern half ridge. This thing expands, and this is a summertime dome of heat. Not just warm, we're talking hot all the way up into Ohio. This is later this week. Eventually that ridge will kind of head back towards the west, and all the differences in the forecasts you see right now over the next 7 to 10 days is when does this ridge break down and when do we get the cool air back in play. But in terms of temperatures, these are the latest numbers. I've got us in the mid and upper 80s to near 90 by Friday. What a changeover week. And we're breaking out the muggy meter in terms of that humidity. It doesn't really arrive until Wednesday, Thursday. It's not going to be real thick around here, but yeah, we're certainly going to get back in that humid category and feeling very much like summer. Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, nice day, beautiful day on Tuesday. Isolated storms on Wednesday as that warm front moves through. There's the heat and humidity, and I think this thing will break down sometime Sunday, but if it doesn't, we're going to stay in that heat and humidity, Lena, all the way through next week. But right now, it looks like we've got at least 4 hot days around here later this week.
All right. Thanks so much, Matt.